The story of Cleopatra is one of power, politics, love, and survival. The story of Cleopatra. Cleopatra, the seventh Cleopatra, was born in 69 BC in Egypt. Although many people think she was ethnically Egyptian, her family was actually Greek. She belonged to the Ptolemaic dynasty, a dynasty founded by one of Alexander the Great's generals. She grew up in the magnificent city of Alexandria, one of the world's greatest centers of learning and trade. Unlike many rulers before her, Cleopatra learned several languages and was known for her intelligence, diplomacy, and political skill. Becoming queen. When her father, Ptolemy XII Auletes, died in 51 BC, Cleopatra became co-ruler with her younger brother, Ptolemy XIII Theos Philopator. At that time, Egypt was wealthy but politically fragile. Meanwhile, Roman civil war was shaking Rome. A struggle for power erupted between Cleopatra and her brother, and she was eventually forced out of Alexandria. Cleopatra and Julius Caesar. In 48 BC, Julius Caesar arrived in Egypt while pursuing his rival Pompey. According to legend, Cleopatra secretly entered Caesar's palace wrapped in a carpet or bed linen so she could meet him without being stopped by her enemies. Caesar was impressed by her intelligence and supported her claim to the throne. After a brief war, Cleopatra regained power. The two became allies and lovers and had a son named Ptolemy XV Caesarion, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. After Caesar was assassinated in 44 BC, Rome again descended into political chaos. Cleopatra later formed an alliance with Mark Antony, one of Rome's most powerful leaders. Their relationship became famous throughout history. Together, they had 3 children and attempted to build a powerful Eastern Empire. However, Antony's rival, Augustus, then called Octavian, portrayed them as enemies of Rome. The final battle. In 31 BC, Antony and Cleopatra fought Octavian in the Battle of Actium. They were defeated. As Octavian's forces advanced toward Alexandria, Antony mistakenly believed Cleopatra was dead and took his own life. Soon after, Cleopatra also died in 30 BC at around 39 years old. Popular stories say she allowed an asp, a venomous Egyptian cobra, to bite her, but historians are not completely certain how she died. Her legacy, Cleopatra, was the last active ruler of ancient Egypt. After her death, Egypt became part of the Roman Empire, ending nearly 3,000 years of rule by Egyptian pharaohs. Today, she remains one of history's most famous women, not simply because of her romances, but because she was a highly educated, strategic ruler who fought to preserve her kingdom during one of the most dangerous political periods in history.